last week, and we forgot to do our Rampage predictions. But it all works out. We're in the go home now. Like, you guys are going to be listening to this right before, the day before Full Gear. So we're going to do our Full Gear predictions. So without further ado, Mr. Wex Breakin the Lawson, can you run down the card for me, sir?
We'll run down the card. So the first match we're going to make our predictions on. The just announced, actually, yesterday, the tag team match. The unlikely team of Pac and Cody Rhodes going up against Malachi Black and Andrade El Idolo.
Ooh.
That's a toughie, isn't it? That's a toughie.
I'm gonna go heels. I'm gonna say Black and Idolo.
I'm going Pac and Cody.
Okay.
Even though I fucking do not like Cody, I love Pac, but I just think it makes sense where it's going here. It makes sense to me. All right, the next matchup we're gonna take a little pick on is the Inner Circle versus the American Top Team.
American Top Team.
All right. I'm going to go Inner Circle.
Okay.
I'm going Inner Circle.
I like this because I feel like a lot of times there's only like one that we don't agree on.
And Dan Lambert is actually in this match as a participant, as a wrestler.
I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped for this, dude.
Me too, with that burp. That got me real hyped.
I love Dan Lambert. I love him.
All right, Daniel, what do you think? Darby Allin versus Maxwell, Jacob Friedman.
MJF.
That's my pick too. I'm also going MJF. Darby's had a lot of wins lately. I don't think it's going to really hurt him to lose an MJF.
He's the next guy. He's the next in line.
He's next up.
Yeah.
All right, so next up, the Lucha Bros versus FTR for the AEW World Tag Team Championship.
I think it's too soon for the Luchas to lose it, so I think that they're going to win, even though I would prefer to see FTR take it back. I'm going to say Lucha Bros.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you on that one. Lucha Bros makes the most sense logically for what's going on here. All right, the next matchup, Daniel. The Super Click, the Young Bucks and Adam Cole versus the Jurassic Express and Christian Cage.
Super Click, no debate.
I'm going Jurassic Express and Christian Cage.
Okay, I love it. I love it.
Okay, all right. The first of our world, I guess it'll be the second of our world title matches because the AEW Tag Team Championships are still World Tag Team Championships. But for the Women's World Championship, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD versus Tay Conti of the Dark Order affiliation.
Oh, it's got to be Mrs. Britsburg herself.
Exactly. It's DMD. It's too early. It's too early in a run.
Tay Conti's not ready for that spot.
Yeah, Tay Conti's not taking the fucking strap off of her. No. It's gonna be somebody else. Possibly maybe one of these new signings that could be coming in.
I mean, I think that the match that she had with Abaddon is like that one opened up a lot of eyes, and I think that they might actually do more with that specifically.
And honestly, the next champion for AEW is gonna be Thunder Rosa. Let's don't get it twisted.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like when you're really highlighted in GCW, like they use you, but not as much.
I don't know. We'll see what happens. I just think Thunder Rosa is the next in line, but it could be Jade Cargill. But no, she's probably gonna win that TBS title.
Yeah, she's gonna win the TBS one for sure.
But next up, very highly anticipated match after only really 2 weeks of build-up and one of the goddamn best promos I've ever seen between two people, Eddie Kingston versus CM Punk.
I mean, I think Eddie Kingston is arguably the best promo in AEW right now. I mean, and it's including CM Punk. I think he's one of the absolute best with a microphone in his hand. I don't think he's really great bell to bell in the ring anymore. Maybe he's just working through injuries. I don't know. Maybe he just doesn't have the gas tank anymore. I'm not saying he's not. He's a phenomenal professional wrestler because of his mouth at this point, but it's still got to be Punk, man. It's way too soon for Punk to get a loss. I mean, they're treating him like a god. There's no way he's taking an L here. No way. It's got to be Punk.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you there. I think
no way
Eddie Kingston's gonna get the fucking victory.
0% chance.
But I don't think this is the end of their feud. I think that I think Kingston gets the win, and they're going to have at least 1 to 2 more matches.
I think you're
Just
right, but I
because-
think it's Punk. Punk wins the first one.
I don't know. My brain says CM Punk, of course, but my heart here says Eddie Kingston. And I don't know, just like the thing they post on the Players Tribune, I just can see him having that feel good, beat CM Punk moment, but then it just, I don't know. I'm going Eddie Kingston. And
All
if he breaks out them fucking Puerto Rican pleather pants, CM Punk's in for some shit. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see about that. What else we got on the card, man?
All right, next up, the AEW World Title Eliminator Tournament Final.
Okay.
God's favorite former champion, Miro, versus the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson.
I actually think Miro is going to give Bryan Danielson the boot. I think he's going to get the win. I think he's going to get the win.
I've been thinking that ever since they put Miro in the match. I'm like, it just makes sense.
I think, okay, so, I honestly think that this match, the outcome of this match, because it will be before the main event, will determine who will win the main event, in my opinion.
I don't think so.
I 100%
I think the main event is already predetermined no matter what, and I think that what my choice for the main event we'll get to in a second, I think the heel winning makes more sense.
I don't think so, but yeah, I see where you're at.
All right, well, let's go ahead and get into it. The main goddamn event, the AEW World Champion. AEW World Champion, Kenneth Omega versus Hangman. Get it, it's right here. Kenny Omega versus Hangman Adam Page, former tag team partners, now finally going against each other for the AEW World Championship. And it's been a long goddamn storyline. I'm going Hangman Adam Page. It's obvious, but I have a feeling you're going to go different. What do you got here, bud? What you got?
I am actually going Hangman Adam Page. I think they're going to make him the champ. I think they're going to do something between that's why I also think the Super Clique's going to win their match, because I think the Super Clique and the Elite are going to end up having a thing. I think we're going to end up with Omega and Adam Cole for a little bit. And I think that Miro is a great heel for Adam Page to solidify his world title. And then I think MJF is the person that will eventually take the title from Hangman Adam Page. That's how it's booked in my head.
Interesting that you say that, because I think that we're going to get an Adam Cole and Kenny Omega thing too. I've been thinking that the whole time, and especially if you watch Dynamite, Adam Cole introduced one of his friends to the Young Bucks by the name of Bobby Fish. Mm-hmm. And we also got a guy by the name of Kyle O'Reilly whose contract is up in here about a month.
Yep.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I feel like they're just planting the seeds for an Elite versus Undisputed, whatever the fuck they're going to call it. I feel like that's building.
Yeah, I think that would be cool, though.